welcome to Bookers. This is Amen and I'm really happy to create a podcast for you. Let's go for another part of Spirited Away. Hope to be grateful for you and learn English together. Let's go. There was a bridge over the large Artium. The baths were under the bridge. Chiro saw strange guests relaxing in their baths under the steam. There was one more elevator on the top floor. Suddenly a frogman called out, "Lean, what's that smell?" Lean quickly nudged Chiro into the elevator. Chiro was left alone with a giant radish-shaped guest inside the elevator. She had no idea what to do. The top floor was dim, but gold was shining everywhere. The guest looked around, but decided not to go out. He bowed to Chiro and returned to the elevator. Chiro nervously bowed back to him. She stood in front of a large door alone. What was going to happen to her? Summoning all her courage, she tried to open the door. "Aren't you even going to knock?" The door knocker croaked. Its eyes were wide open. Chiro tucked in her hands and the door swung open. "Well, come in." A strange force sucked Chiro in. Each door processed to open and then shut as Chiro was sucked in further and further until she reached a room with a fireplace. "Oi, oi, oi." Three strange-looking heads bounced around Chiro. "Quiet down, you are making a racket." Chiro looked over and saw a large-headed old woman sitting behind her desk on the other side of the room. It was youuuuuuu. "I was wondering if you could give me a job," Chiro said. Youuuuuuu slowly lifted her face up and said, "I don't want to hear such a stupid request, and this is certainly no place for humans. It's the bathhouse for the spirits. It's where they come to rest and replenish themselves. And you humans always make a mess of things. Like your parents who gobbled up the food of the spirits like pigs. They got what they deserved, and you should be punished too. Please, can't you give me a job? Don't start that again. Please, I just want to work." "Don't say that." Youuuuuuu flew at her in a rage. "You are a spoiled kid. So there is no job for you. Now get out, or maybe I will give you the most difficult job I have got, and work you until you breathe your very last breath." Youuuuuuu dug her nails into Chiro's neck. Crack! Something shattered. A giant foot burst through the other side of the door behind the curtain. Wow, wow, it was the sound of a baby crying. Youuuuuuu ran to the door and pulled. It was as if she suddenly became a different person. "Mommy's here, what's wrong?" Chiro had no idea what was happening, but she kept asking, "I want you to give me a job, please." "Quiet down, you are scaring the baby." Youuuuuuu was in a panic. "I'm not leaving until you give me a job." Okay, just be quiet." A sheet of paper and a pen floated towards Chiro. "That's your contract. Sign your name away and I will put you to work. If I hear even one little complaint out of you, you will be joining your parents in the pig pen." "I cannot believe I took that ouch to give a job to anyone who asked," Youuuuuuu muttered. After Chiro signed her name, the contrast gleamed back into Youuuuuuu's hand. "So your name is Chiro? What a pretty name." Youuuuuuu then placed her hand over her name. Then the characters of her name floated upward. Youuuuuuu wrapped her fingers around them. "From now on, your name is Sen. You got that? Answer me, Sen." Yeah, ma'am." Yubaba called for Hako. This girl signed a contract, set her up with the job. Hako gave Shiro a cold look and asked, "What's your name?" "What?" Taken aback by Hako, who suddenly seemed so cold, Shiro answered, "Oh, it's Sen." "Okay, Sen, follow me." Hako introduced Shiro to the other workers and assigned her to work with Lin. Once they were alone, Lin smiled enthusiastically and exclaimed, "I cannot believe you pulled it off. You are such a dope. I was really worried. Now, keep on your toes, and if you need anything, ask me." Lin took Shiro to their room. "Lin, there aren't two people called Hako here, are there?" "Hakos? I can barely stand one. He is Yubaba's henchman. Don't trust anything he says." Morning came, their work done, the workers went to bed. Someone sneaked into the quiet room and gently woke up Shiro. "Meet me at the bridge. I will take you to your parents." She woke up and looked around. There was no one in sight. But Shiro knew it was Hako. She rushed to the bridge, where a black shadow wearing a mask stood in the morning light, staring at her. Was he a guest? Shiro bowed to him as she walked past him. After crossing the bridge, she looked back, but the man had vanished. Then Hako appeared. Hako took Shiro to the pig pen. There were pigs everywhere. Shiro ran over to two pigs that Hako pointed out to her. "Mom, Dad, it's me, Sen." But they didn't respond to her. They are too much. They are sleeping it off. They don't remember being human. Don't you worry. I promise I will get you out of here soon. Just don't get any fatter, or they will eat you. Shiro burst out of the pig, and outside Shiro crashed down. Hako turned her clothes. "Hide them. You will need them to get home." She found something in her clothes. "My goodbye card's still here." Shiro stared at the card. "Shiro, that's my name, isn't it?" She couldn't believe she had forgotten her name. That's how Yubaba controls you, by stealing your name. So hold on to that card. Keep it hidden, and while you are here, you must call yourself Sen. "I cannot believe I forget my name. She almost took it from me." If you completely forget it, you will never find your way home. I have tried everything to remember mine. You cannot remember your name? Here you go. Eat this. You must be hungry. Hako offered her a rice ball. "No, I put a spell on it, so it will give you back your strength. Just eat it." Shiro forced herself to take a bite. One bite was enough to restore her appetite. She ate the rice balls quickly. Her sadness returned with her appetite, and she burst into tears. Tears streamed down Shiro's cheeks. She couldn't stop crying. Hako gently argued, "Shiro, have some more. You will be alright." Shiro continued to cry as she ate the rice balls. The end of part 3. Thank you for listening me. Please like and subscribe my channel and write down your comments and opinion on the comment box. Thank you so much and goodbye until tomorrow and another podcast. Goodbye.